Welcome back to the Tropical Update. It's Sunday, October 1st. I'm Tom. I'll be guiding you through the graphics. Before we start our Tropical Update, I'd like to give a shout out to some of our great subscribers. I want to give a shout out to Pam and Kim and Inner Peace and Tammy and William and Robin, and Sam is always watching, Pat and Al, and Don Jupiter, Nos King 79, Woody's Games. He's always given some nice comments, and we appreciate it. We appreciate all the comments, all the likes, and we appreciate our subscribers that watch, and hope that we're doing a good job for you. Well, let's get into the Tropical Update, and first we're going to look at 99L. And there it is. It is actually a little bit southeast of Daytona Beach. You can see there's a lot of heavy convection. Actually, most of the wind and a lot of the rain that's coming on shore is on the north side of it. They're getting a lot in Jacksonville, especially Jacksonville Beach. And we'll be looking at that in just a little bit. Let's look at the models. They're still showing it going to be moving west. I was just reading the 2 a.m. advisory, and they still expect it to weaken, but move west across Florida into the Northeast Gulf. So here is a picture from Jacksonville radar site. And what you're seeing offshore of Jacksonville is actually moving east to west on shore. What you're seeing near off of Daytona Beach is actually just sort of meandering around out there. It's actually seems to be getting a little bit more organized. And here's the Melbourne radar, and this shows off of Daytona, shows a little bit better what's out there. It's just a long ways off for the radar to see, but that is not started to move west yet. It's just sort of setting out there. But according to NOAA, it is going to move west across Florida. And here is another picture, and this one you can see that little sort of purple line up top of the main area. That is what has been moving into Jacksonville, and right there at the Georgia-Florida state line. And it has been bringing a lot of wind with it. I don't think they expected to have so much wind with this. And here's another picture of it. And this one shows a little bit better. You can see that green that's north of the main center of it, and that is the stuff that's actually rotating into Jacksonville Beach and Brunswick, Georgia, and that area. But that whole area is supposed to be moving west. Now, talking about Jacksonville, here's some of the winds that you can see. They're showing 40-mile-an-hour winds. I just pulled up the data on it here. And there is a bunch of watches and warnings. There is a flood watch out till Sunday night tonight. There is a coastal flood advisory out, and that's till 8 p.m. on October 2nd. There is a wind advisory out until 8 p.m. Sunday. And there is a high surf warning, and that is till 11 p.m. Sunday. And there is a rip current advisory, and that is out until 8 p.m. Monday. So a lot going on there with these winds, and there is, like I say, some a coastal flood advisory out. So they're thinking that they may be getting a little bit of flooding there. Last I looked, they had winds out of the east at 25, and they were gusting to 33, and it was 77 degrees there. This is a lightning data, And this is usually pretty good. This actually shows you where most of the storminess is, the heaviest of it, and that's usually where the lightning is going to be. And you can see that it's pretty much right off of Daytona Beach. And as I say, they expect this to move west. And here we're looking at that wave, the one down south. It's not expected. It has a 0 chance in the next 2 days of doing anything. And the one we were just looking at, 99L, only has about a 10% chance of any type of development as it moves west. Well, thank you very much for tuning in tonight. I appreciate all our subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Have any questions, make sure you post them. We'll get back to you as soon as we can with them. And we'll be watching this area off of the east coast of Florida as it moves across, and see what happens once it gets in the Gulf.